Hey everybody, hope you've all had a great weekend. I just wanted to do another quick update um, before I have to go back to work tonight. You know, I've been pretty busy just like everybody else, so even this weekend I got a little bit of time in, but not a ton. Um, got some stuff done though, wasn't a complete loss. And I got a shop card in that I wanted to do a shout out on real quick. Joe at Outpost 31 Model Works sent me this really cool card. I mean, he's got a little bit of everything going on, which I love. The rusted out, the fresh and new, the rally car. That's a really great looking Toyota there. And this really cool Christmas build. Awesome. Got the Christmas tree in the back and a wreath. Snow. Super cool. Joe, thank you for the card. Thank you for the support and the really nice words on the back. I really appreciate it. Thanks again. If anybody wants one of my shop cards, email will be in the description as usual. And you might have to thank Manny for this from Manny Scale Modeling. You guys might have seen my logo that my friends drew up. He asked if I'd send it to him, and he knocked me some of these together and sent them to me. Really appreciate it, Manny. If anybody wants a shop card, maybe you'll get 2 shop cards, because I have my original ones, and I've got some of these. Send them out. If anybody wants one of these with the cat logo, just let me know. Which brings me to Captain Cuz 6951, our friend Vinny. He's got a nice little note on the back of this business card. He showed this kit in one of his videos, and he reached out to me through email and said, hey, I'm not going to build this because I got the other Mustang that's closer to the one that I need. Would you want to build it? And he was kind enough to send this to me, the AMT 67 Mustang Fastback. Thank you, Vinny. I really can't thank you enough. I will definitely get on building this. It is mostly unstarted. Everything's in here. He's got the engine. He got a good start on that. But yeah, I'm definitely going to build this. I didn't have a build going for that Mustang 60 group build, so maybe I'll build this and throw my hat in the ring on that, since I have until April. Once again, Vinny, can't thank you enough. His note said, hi Kyle, have fun building this model. I hope it didn't mess it up too bad, Vinny. No worries, Vinny. Definitely not messed up. Once again, this community is awesome. Vinny, thank you. I will have a fun time building that for sure. And let's see. Oh, okay, I got a little start on my mom's Miata. I got some paint on it. I got to paint the windshield frame gloss black. And then I'll tape off the flat black bits as well. Get this clipped off and cleaned up. This is attached to a part that's going to be flat black, so wasn't a big deal there. But yeah, I got the gunmetal, the machine gray, I think is what they call it, laid on here, and it really turned out awesome. I'm super happy with this. Needs a clear coat, but there's not really any junk in this either. I did a pretty good job. There's a little spot here in the hood, but for the most part, I got pretty lucky with this. I'll take it. And then her car has it's sort of like black chrome wheels. They're they almost match the color of the car, but just not metallic. They're actually dark metal. So all I did was, I don't know if there's enough light where you can really see this, but I used all-clad, and I just puffed some all-clad on these to get the black chrome look. And let me tell you, these things in person look just like the wheels on her car. So I'm extremely happy with how these turned out. And moving on to a quick update on our Fat Fenders fins and chrome build. I did some more work to the body, which you're not going to be able to see because I've now primed it in black. I just think the colors that I'm looking at, we're going to want a black base. I got a black pearl, midnight pearl. I might try to shoot on this, or maybe like a dark blue. I'm still going back and forth. I don't know. Like I mentioned in the last video, I want it to be dark, so it pops with the chrome. But it's pretty well cleaned up. I think the hood needs to come down a little bit on this right side. And then finally, kind of tying into that, you've heard me mention it a couple times. The reason I really wanted to get one of these 59 Impala kits was because I built one as a kid. I think it was my second 4-H build. I was probably 10 years old. I think my first year in 4-H, my brother did 4-H, and we had sheep. So I showed sheep my first year. Sheep are so stupid. I just couldn't handle it. After that, it was not for me. So my brother continued to show sheep and got his 10 years, and I switched to scale modeling because I already did that anyways. So my first year model building, I built a 1969 Corvette, 1969 Dodge Charger. It was the old Pro Modeler kit, and I wish I could find it, but I've looked and I can't find it. I'd love to rebuild that. I'm just gonna have to get another one. I painted that one dark blue. It was my first ever glue kit. I lost the taillights. I used plastic wrap for the taillights and painted it red. The judges took pity on me because I was 9 years old, and they gave me a blue ribbon anyways. And, you know, those were great ways to learn because the judges would give you a list of all the things you were terrible at because you were a kid, but in a nice way, you know. So my second year, I went back and, you know, that had some wobbly tires, and, you know, it was my first glue kit. I had some issues. I just built snap tights prior to that. So 10-year-old me went to Walmart, and we found the 59 Impala that I'm now building for the Fat Fenders fins in chrome. And I wanted to paint it just like the box art. So, like I said, we did that. Got it all built. I was super happy with it. It all sat well on all 4 wheels. It was just through the hood. I'll show you the remains of it here shortly. You know, it's a terrible build. It's truly awful. But at the time, 10-year-old me was super pleased with it. And it was on a wooden base, and I put it in the back seat of my mom's Mustang. But before this, she had a Chevy Cavalier with 4 doors. So she was used to opening the back door, putting her purse in, getting in the car, driving away. Well, when she bought the Mustang, there was no back seat, obviously. So she decided that she'd just start launching her purse into the back seat. And this had become a habit. We went to pick the car up from the show, where I got a blue ribbon for some reason. They took pity on this poor child, and her giant purse landed on top of my Impala on the wooden base and exploded. So these are the remains. I managed to find it. You know, this is the good old Testors enamel black. There's a few runs. I mean, I got a little bit on the chrome somehow right here. I don't know, but had a heck of a time with the Testors red. Everything was Testors. You know, you just bought it at Walmart. That's what we did back then. Testors or Model Masters. So I had some really just not very good Testors acrylic red, and I tried to do this 2-tone interior. My first ever attempt at that. Like I said, this is just awful. But I really have fond memories of this kit because it was my second glue kit, and I was trying to expand my skill set, failing miserably, as you can see. So the body survived the purse incident pretty well. The glass is destroyed. You know, some chrome is probably somewhere. Taillight's missing. I might have all that in the parts box. I just have to dig for it. I wouldn't mind rebuilding it or trying to find some parts. stripping it, getting it back together, because, you know, if it was still complete and I had my blue ribbon and everything with it, that'd be cool to keep, but since my mom destroyed it, you see her purse broke the hood right here. I mean, you would not think a purse would do this much damage. So that's why I was really happy to get that. Man, I was bad. 10-year-old me was not very good at this. We have learned a few things since then. I got my 10 years through 4-H, building models and obviously improving over time. And then, you know, just like a lot of us, adulthood happened, and, you know, more important things to a 18-year-old me. So I took about a 10-year break from the hobby. Didn't touch anything. After I came back to it, I was already married, and I actually found some old kits in my old closet at my parents' house, and I found some old Testors glue and Testors paint. So I just got back into it, and that was about 2017, 2018. 2017, I think, is when I built that first kit again, and I've just been going ever since. So anyways, I've always wanted to get this kit again so I could try to do it justice, because 10-year-old me was just terrible. But I, you know, like I said, I had fun building it, and I was having fun trying different things, even though I did not know what I was doing. Don't ask me why I didn't just paint these black and use the seat inserts, because I know this kit had them too. They come with little seat inserts for these inner portions of the seat. Could have done that, would have made it a lot easier and a lot nicer looking, but hey, whatever. We live and we learn. I have babbled for far too long now, but I wanted to share this. So we will try to make... It's hilarious because this flat black looks 8 million times better than this gloss black. But we'll try to do a little bit better job on the Impala this time around, and hopefully it survives a little bit better. I will keep you guys updated. Hopefully you guys all have a great Thanksgiving if I don't make another video before that. And if I do, you know, it'll just be a quick bench update or something. I've got work until Tuesday night, and then I'll have 3 or 4 days off. So hope all you guys have a short week and a good week with your families, and eat some good food and all that good stuff. And if you're not in the U.S., then I still hope you have a great week. And just thanks everybody for the support and for subscribing. And if you could like the video or leave a comment, please do. Like I said, I always enjoy talking to people about the hobby or builds or whatever. Kept you all long enough. Have a great one, and I'll see you later.